Aries. Thanks for dropping it in with me. We're going to dive right into the collective Aries energy to see what the message of the moment is for you. What does Spirit want you to be live to? What opportunities are coming up on your path, and how can you align with them in the most empowering way? This is for any significant Aries placement, or if you have a prominent placement in that first house. Also, if you're a Libra rising, that makes you an Aries Descendant, and so you'll probably find a lot of resonance with these reads. Usually your Descendant sign can pack a lot of punch. You'd be surprised. So if you're not used to tuning in to your Descendant, you should check it out, all right? It's the opposite sign to your rising sign on the zodiac wheel. So do look into that. People are often surprised how much resonance they find in those messages. Let's see what's coming in for you, Aries. What do you need to know at this time? What is the message of the moment? All right, let's dive right in. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so there's some kind of emotional offer that's coming in here, and a practical way to move forward as well. I feel like this is really following the heart, feeling good about it. There's a little wind in your sails and you're getting prepared for takeoff. You're really trusting where your heart is leading you at this time, and you're feeling emotionally connected to what you're calling into being in your life right now. I think you're wanting a brand new start. You're wanting to open up a new chapter in your life. You've been hoping for this for a long time. You got your sights set, and I think you're starting to take active steps to move into that direction. So let's see what else wants to come in for you here, Aries. What does Aries need to know? And there is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so yes, this is actually happening. You are definitely moving forward on something. I feel like you have really been weighing this out for a long time. You've been trying to make up your mind about it. You've wanted to make sure that you were committing in the right direction. That's what I feel. But we see that you are moving forward. I mean, we got Knight of Cups, we got Knight of Pentacles. So there's definitely something happening in material reality here. This is not a stuck situation. It's something that's aligned with your heart, aligned with your soul. You feel like this is what I need to do. This is the right direction for me. And I think you weighed this out for a long time. I don't feel like this is something that happened overnight. It's taken you a lot to kind of sort through this, really lean into it. And now you're ready to make a tangible commitment in this direction, head in this direction, or somebody is ready to really put it on the line with you. You may have been waiting for this, but this Wheel of Fortune is turning here. Okay, so you're not stuck anymore. There's something really significant happening here. What was fixed is now on the move. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Okay. I think that's all. I think I named them all. Whatever's coming in, it looks really good, okay? You can feel good about moving in this direction. Let's check it out, all right? So fortune's on the rise, positive changes coming in, start of a new cycle, finally making up your mind what direction you want to commit in. It's in alignment with your heart, and you can see that there's going to be growth here on a practical level too, okay? So you feel good about the steps you're taking right now. You can finally feel the sun warm in your bones, like the sun's peeking back in after what was kind of like a difficult time where you weren't really sure of the right way to move forward, but now the path is sort of rising up to meet you. A lot of things are becoming a lot more clear for you. All right, we've got there is something crossing this. So what we got here, the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is somebody that you got your sights set on, or they have their sights set on you. Okay, flip-flop roles as you need to in this situation, but this is also really being in your element. Okay, you're feeling very independent, very empowered. You might be feeling your mojo rising a little bit. You could be feeling yourself, all right? You might be feeling a little randy, or somebody's got you feeling this way, or they're looking at you this way. Okay, fire sign energy. It is your energy. Again, sunflowers for me make me think of something you've been dreaming about for a long time, that you've been wanting to see come to fruition, and you're now finally bringing this thing into being. You might be wanting to move somebody out of this Queen of Wands energy and make a formal commitment, okay? This could be somebody that you were involved with romantically, but you just never took it to the next level. Maybe you're thinking about taking it to the next level, or they're thinking of taking it to the next level. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Whatever's going on here, I feel like for a long time, you've just kind of like been doing your own thing. You've been operating independently. You needed to do that. You needed to get into your own energy. You needed to feel, you know, sure about yourself and feel that strength come forward. I do feel like you've also taken a really strong stance in this situation. Like your individuality is something that's really important to you. There's been times when you've lost yourself in the past. You don't want to do that now, you know, and you're really willing to kind of like do what you need to do and take things at a really reasonable pace if you need to. You're not necessarily feeling like I need to rush into anything, but I do see that you're committing in a particular direction, okay? But there's this piece here. You're not wanting to lose the lessons that you learned before. You're not wanting to like sacrifice your sense of independence either. So this is very interesting. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. Okay. I think, yeah, you learned a lot through the experiences that you've been through. And I do feel like you're going to get some kind of message that's going to come in around this. It's going to be a tangible offer. Somebody wants to make a commitment, but I feel like it's just the starting phase of this, okay? It's not like a full-blown commitment, all right? There's a learning curve involved in this situation, and there's a lot of ducks to get in a row. I got that too. I also feel like you're very much focused on, you know, tending to security matters, your finances. You don't want to lose your financial independence either. So it's sort of interesting. It's interesting what's happening here. Maybe you're trying to figure out a way also to be able to retain your individuality and the sense of freedom you need within a committed relationship as well. That coming in. Whatever you're entering into here, you're just at the starting phase of it. And I feel like it's going to take time to play out. But you don't mind investing in this direction, even if it takes time for it to pan out, because I feel like you've come to some kind of emotional truth in this situation that can't be denied. Okay, so tell me about this. Give some more information about this for Aries in this situation. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's something that's needed to be brought in balance in this situation, and that's why you're willing to take your time. We got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and it's pretty wild because this same card came out for Pisces, okay? Pisces had the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So in some way, you feel like there hasn't been an even give and take. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Something could really be coming front and center for you in Pisces season around this, around how there isn't a balance of effort here in a situation, or there isn't reciprocation. This is something you're really looking at. You're not wanting to wind up in the same position you've been in before. And so I think you're really taking your time with this. You don't want to lose like your power position, which is you really staying in your own independence. I feel this very strongly. Like there's some inner strength you've gained from the experiences you've been through before. I feel like you've been really moving in this more independent energy, and you don't want to sacrifice that. I feel this very strongly. There is something that's aligned with your heart. You are willing to commit to it, but you don't want to get taken advantage of in a particular situation. And you don't want to get taken for a ride either, okay? So again, there could be a Pisces in the mix with this. You could be dealing with another fire sign energy. You could be dealing with an earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Pisces did come in as well because there was the Knight of Cups too. Cancer, Scorpio could also be in the mix in this situation. Okay, tell me about this Six of Pentacles because I'm finding it really intriguing. Yeah, there's something here that's been causing a lot of worry. And it could even be worry around the give and take in the area of finances. So like you might be dealing with a Pisces on some level and experiencing some level of financial holdup. Something that was promised is not being received, or, you know, you could have promised a Pisces they were going to get some kind of money. You don't got this money yet. You don't have it to give to them. In that case, if you're dealing with that situation, you might be wanting to just completely just like ghost the situation. I have to say, it's kind of how it's coming off, because I see you moving in a very independent energy. Not only an independent energy, but you got your heart on lock and you got your sights set in a particular direction, and you're willing to take your time to get there. Okay, so it's like you're on this like steady course. But there might be somebody that's expecting you to still balance something out with them. And you're like, I don't owe you nothing. I don't need to balance out anything with you. Figure it out on your own. I don't know. It's coming through like that. Interesting. You might feel like they actually owe you. Okay, there could be a little bit of dispute around that. Let's get some more details. Okay. Let's get some more details. You're not wanting to move out of your power position. I feel that very strongly in this situation. And you don't want to, yeah, boom, judgment on that, for sure. Judgment on that. And if people aren't understanding that, if they're not getting that, you're about to blow the whistle on it and wake them up out of their inertia. There could be 3 people in this situation that you're dealing with that need a big wake-up call, okay? This certainly could be within the realm of a work situation or just a workable situation. Like something ain't going to work here and people need to wake up. They need to get the memo. There needs to be more cooperation to get this on the same page. You feel like there hasn't been cooperation. You want a little bit more of that. You're not going to move out of your strong stance in regard to this, okay? And you're not going to just get swayed by some kind of like Casanova energy or some seductress energy coming in, you know, promising you the moon, but then just, you know, leading you down a garden path. Like, no, time's up on that. We're not going to go in that route. I can take my time getting where I want to go. I know who I am. I see you being in a very like strong position. You're very sure of yourself. You know your worth. You know what you have to offer. I think you're starting to, you know, you're feeling the old fire come back. Maybe it got snuffed out for a while. Maybe you felt like, you know, you were really like overcompensating and trying to get somebody to meet you on your level. And then you finally were like, why am I overcompensating? No, like, I'm not going to do this. This isn't a fair arrangement, right? So something's being called judgment on in this situation. With judgment here, this is a judgment in your favor too, okay? And I think where you did have a few people that just weren't, you know, playing fair, or were maybe even taking advantage of you financially or otherwise, I feel like you're putting an end to this, okay? And it does look like judgment in your favor. If you've been waiting for something to come through that involves some kind of legal judgment, okay, some kind of settlement you were supposed to receive, some kind of inheritance you were supposed to receive, money that's been held up that you have not even known about. Maybe there's a few people who have been hiding this from you or working together with each other to keep this, you know, out of your awareness. I feel like you're getting a judgment in your favor in this situation. See, there's something here you were supposed to receive that you didn't, and it's not fair. You got the upper hand in this situation. You will receive it. So whatever has been, you know, taken away from you that was done underhandedly, or where people have been working against you in this situation, you're going to get this straightened out. All right. More details about this. Tell me more about this judgment for Aries. What does Aries need to know about this judgment? All right. Yeah, this does have something to do with some sense of betrayal. Okay, so you could have been dealing with some people that were working against your best interests. And I'm not saying this didn't hurt. Okay, it does look like you did suffer some kind of blow to your heart. And this might be what has you acting what, you know, some people may feel is a bit selfish. They may feel like you're only thinking about yourself in this situation, with the 9 of Cups paired with that Queen of Wands energy. But it's like, no, I won't be fooled again. I know what I've been through before. I don't want to be taken advantage of anymore. Ted just said yes on this and an affirmation. And yeah, I'm thinking about me first. You know, I'm going to make sure that I'm taken care of, and then we'll talk about how we're going to move forward. So it's interesting because I do feel like this sense of commitment, and I do feel this sense of following your heart. But it's almost like what I'm getting out of this, it's almost like a deeper sense of commitment to yourself. It's like a deeper sense of commitment to yourself, and not letting your heart be taken advantage of anymore, not letting yourself be taken advantage of financially, not letting people work you anymore, not falling for, you know, the okey doke, not falling for somebody just like kind of like trying to lure you with their sensuality, and you know, you're not buying it anymore. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just heard that. I have to tell you what I just heard, though, right? If you're sensitive, then plug your ears, okay? Because I just got to deliver it straight up. I just heard hose come with a price tag. Okay. Cut of the deck energy. 9 of Pentacles. Look at this. You're like, no, no. I'm going to make sure that I recover what was lost there. This is you moving into a place of stability. This is you moving into a place of financial independence. This is the finances are looking really good. If you've been developing anything on a business level on your own, or you've been considering entrepreneurship, or you've got some creative idea and you just haven't taken the leap to invest in it, please do follow your heart on that. Maybe that's what you're moving forward with here, okay? A lot of growth. This is good energy, okay? This is pre-empress, pre-emperor energy, all right? It's really good energy here. This is also seeing an improvement in your health. This is you investing in yourself. It's knowing your worth, knowing your value, all right? And I feel it's because you're cutting yourself off from a particular group of people who've just been draining your energy. There's something here about this group of people that they're just all about the superficial appearances, all right? It's all about clout. It's all about the come up. It's all about, you know, a lot of just working people as a way to get a leg up, okay? There's something here, like you've dealt with this scenario too much. You may have even dealt with this in terms of romantic relationships. I mean, I feel like you are really just like staying in this independent, strong energy. Yeah, because you're tired of dealing with the worry, the stress. You don't want to deal with a situation where you're up all night, like just wondering what's going to happen. Can I trust this person? Are they telling me the truth? Like, no. And at the same time, I do feel like you are committed to yourself and committed to this sense of, I'm going to follow what makes my heart happy. And you are putting yourself first in this regard. It's coming through very strongly. 9 of Cups to 9 of Pentacles, very independent energy, especially paired with that Queen of Wands. And I think that while you might be willing to invest in a particular direction that could promise emotional growth in terms of a relationship, because we do see this Knight of Cups energy coming in with Knight of Pentacles. So maybe somebody is saying they want to commit to you. Maybe somebody's saying they want to grow something with you. But I feel like in that regard, you're kind of taking this like, well, we'll see. Let's see how it pans out. Like you're still maintaining your individuality. And I actually think that's really smart. Like you should take it slow, because I think that'll turn out in your favor. Let's see. Let's get a super awesome future cards for you, because it looks like a big financial come up. It looks like some kind of personal gratification where somebody was like, you know, seizing assets that were yours or taking advantage of you financially. I feel like you're recovering this, okay? Judgment in your favor. It looks really good. Bottom of the deck energy, we got the dogs here. So I do feel like you have some loyal people on your side. They're helping you through this cycle. They're helping you bring some things to a close. And this is really good, okay? So you do have some friends that are true blue, man, and you can count on these friends. They actually may have talked some sense into you, and this might have been something that kind of like really made you realize that you can't lose your head in a particular situation anymore. You really need to look at the reality, call judgment on it. You know, there's no need to continue to entertain what you know is working against you, all right? But I do feel like You got a few friends that are really helping you through this experience. 2020 on the clock. Yeah, they're giving you the benefit of some hindsight, so you don't have to go too far down the road and realize you screwed yourself in a situation. Okay. I'm getting this, you know, you've been connecting with some people who really do care about you. They have your best interest at heart, right? And if you haven't heard from them yet, look to these people to reach out to you and like give you some kind of assistance, or, you know, illuminate something for you, or give you what you need in a particular situation to move forward in an empowered way. Yeah, and this is totally going to throw somebody off who's been on the attack with you. All right. Somebody's been on the attack, and to me, it looks like it's some kind of feminine figure here, because we know only the feminine praying mantis attacks. She mates, she kills. Okay. So again, it's that kind of situation where you are dealing with, it's how it's coming through. You're dealing with an angry hoe. And they feel like you owe them something. And I think you're like, no, I don't. And wherever this person's on the attack and they think they're going to get the upper hand, it ain't going to work. You are overcoming this situation, especially if you are a Libra rising and that makes you an Aries descendant. Judgment is a Libra card. So judgment in your favor very strongly. This could be like a group dynamic. You had somebody that was trying to sabotage something for you. This could be a side piece, somebody who's bitter, you know, they're on the attack. They think this should be theirs. No, it ain't gonna work like that. It ain't going down like that. This person might have been so aggressive, they have everybody scattering right now, right? I think there's this piece, though, you know, like this person's going to do themselves in, really. You know, it's, they don't have what they need to, you know, cause you any problems, truly. Yeah, and with this, check it out, man. This is so good. You got the keys here, so you got all the keys you need to open up any door you should choose to go through. These keys are going to be coming in for you. I don't know why I got this message, but over the next 4 moons, you're going to get keys coming in. And with these keys come doors of opportunity. Now, you have to understand, when it comes to keys, keys can both open doors and they can lock doors. So I feel like there's some doors that you are firmly locking. You're like, this is done. I don't want to go through this door. I don't want this opportunity. And there's other doors that you're opening. And some of you may be opening the door to a new place or a new business space, okay? There's some new chapter that's opening up in your life, and, you know, the right door to walk through is going to be illuminated for you. Now, I get this like detective piece here, so you may have even been keeping your eye on a situation. You may be getting some information that's coming through for you. And that's really making things crystal clear for you in a situation where a lot was convoluted or you didn't really know what was going on. I do feel like you're getting those keys that you need, and it's letting you know which door you should head through, all right? Yeah, because again, there's the 3. Do you see what I mean? All right? There are people here that have been working together in secret. And what's been going on here is shady, and it's hella sus, okay? There is reason for you to be suspicious about these characters here. Like, they ain't moving correctly at all. There's definitely something clandestine that's been going on here. We do got that secret society vibe, okay? And again, you might have been looking into this. Somebody might have actually hired a private detective, or you could be playing detective, just keeping your eyes on the situation. But I feel like whatever you're coming across, 24, 44 on the clock, isn't that interesting? 24 here, the keys of opportunity. You're coming into alignment with a building block for your future. 24 could be significant. There could be something significant going down on the 24th. Also, we got 24-6, so life path number 6 may be significant here too. Let's go ahead and do a cut of the deck here and just see anything else that wants to come through. So something's being exposed here. Something was hidden, but it's coming to light. And for you, it's an ace up your sleeve. And it's letting you know what? I think I just need to stay focused in my own like independent energy here until I'm really certain about where I want to invest myself moving forward. These keys are coming in. So I feel like what's being kicked off here is a process, okay? None of this is going to happen overnight. The next 4 moons are extremely significant for you. And we do have a Libra full moon. It's a lunar eclipse, okay? So yes, there is stuff that's hidden right now that you can't see. Let things pan out over the next 4 moons. There's going to be something here that really lets you know where your true door of opportunity is, right? But you're beginning down this direction now. And whatever you were supposed to receive, it's yours. And you're thinking about what you need to do for yourself first. I have to say, it's wise in this situation because there's a lot of hidden elements that are going to come to light. There's something you're ending here with the breakup. And again, it's a group situation. Okay. We got these 2 over here. They're in a life raft. They're out to sea. They're looking for a rescue. You don't got time to rescue these 2. You got others who were, helping you run this ship, keep a tight ship. Well, they're bailing out. There's not such a tight ship here anymore. Everything's falling apart. And then off in the distance, we got you, see, in that sailboat, heading off to new horizons, calmer waters, like, it's the right thing to break up this intrigue too. There's some group situation you're breaking up here. You're breaking from this pack and you're heading in a direction that will bring more stability, more calm, and more personal fulfillment into your life. And on the other side here, you could be shooting your shot towards Sagittarius, or Sagittarius is shooting their shot towards you. You have a kindred connection with this person, and there's a building block for your future here. This could involve some kind of travel. You might be going on a trip together. There's some kind of transformation that's happening here. All right. I think you're moving into greater expansion. There's a lot that you're transforming on an emotional level. You're shedding old skins. You're looking at things in a new way. And again, look, the lunar cycles are very significant. So there's some soulmate that you're coming into alignment with by the 4th moon. I got that. The 4th full moon. So pay attention. The next one's in Libra. That's when some kind of judgment comes down. All right. You get illuminated about a few people who've kind of been working against you, and you're going to blow the whistle on them. Okay. And it works out in your favor big time. All right. You're breaking up this intrigue. It puts you in an empowering position. And then there's something that's coming into alignment with you here with a very special someone, all right? And you might go on a trip with this person, but something really potent is being transformed here on an emotional level. So again, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with somebody born in the year of the horse, somebody born in the year of the snake or the year of the dog. But whatever happens here, it's a building block for your future, and it looks really good. So don't sell yourself short. Hold out. Let the full picture come into view. All the elements be revealed, and then shoot your shot. Because if you shoot for the moon, I feel like you're actually going to hit it.